Hey guys, it's like it's midnight or so. I just couldn't sleep. I think I told you guys in one of the other videos. I don't sleep good. I got bad sleep. So despite the fact that I have been taking all the medication they give me, I still woke up. um, so today, I think it's like 1 in the morning. So technically yesterday, regardless. Today was my 1 week follow up with the doctor. It is Monday. Surgery was Sunday a week ago. And I'm kind of used to it because I work with a doctor, but he didn't really spend like 60 seconds in the room. He just came in there, and my wife, who's a nurse, has been taking care of my wound healing and the gauze and everything. And so he just lifted the gauze like, yep, everything looks good here. Which one you're in? I had two tubes. He goes, which one of them? What's their output? So I told him the outputs, and he said, well, let's just take out that one. And he pointed to the one that was for my abdomen, and I was like, no, can we do the other one? Because I told you guys I've had such horrible nerve pain. And he goes, all right. I told him about the nerve pain. He goes, all right, sure. Breathe in. I took a big deep breath. He said, breathe out. And I breathed out, and I felt it just a little bit, just slide right out. And he threw it in the trash can, and that was it. You'll have but to be perfectly honest, it's like clear packing tape over your new belly button. You pull that off. Goes, yep, everything looks good. Come back in here, and if your other one still has the same low output, because my output for these things, is the drainage output, has gotten so low. Says if you still have that same low drainage output in a couple days, just call us and say, hey, I need to come in for a drain pull. They'll just say, all right, come on in, and you just drive it in here and have that taken care of. Okay. So really, there's no difference, except I completely lost all that nerve pain. Like I was scared to death, and I was sitting there, I was like touching it, like, is it gonna? And I'm fine, perfectly fine. So, now the stitches still hurt. Like you go a week not moving anything in your abdomen or your middle section, eventually you'll find yourself just trying to stretch, or almost like your body wants you to stretch. And that pain hits. You're like, oh nope, nope. Also, because he had just like destroyed all the gauze, and the gauze that my wife had been using, um, she had made them quite thick. Not because I wasn't bleeding or anything, as much as it's just really good padding. And I told her, all right, well, I don't want those thick gauze anymore. I want something. Basically, I just don't want my clothes catching it, because there's like a glue on they put down stitches, and then they put down tape, and then they put down a glue, and that glue is scratchy. I said, I don't want my clothes catching and stuff like that. So she has these really thin gauze around my entire body. And while she was doing that, I finally looked over in the mirror, and the swelling's down and everything. And for the first time in my life, I don't have love handles. I told you guys I lost my weight. I was 17. So I was obese, and then I wasn't obese. But I was as my friend said, the skinny fat guy. So I was just kind of staring at it. I told my wife that I used to have love handles and no ass, and now I just have no ass. And she sat there and giggled for a while before she was able to put any bandages on me. Anyway, so she bandaged me up, and I gotta say, my back feels amazing. But now I have a better understanding of where the swelling is for my abs, and so I'm putting that ice pack between a white t-shirt and my abdominal binder. Not quite low enough. You don't have any feeling, like they cut through skin tissue and nerve tissue and everything. I don't have any feeling over my belly button, so I didn't know how or where the incision site is other than when it's in pain. And then it was padded so much that I couldn't feel the cold pad or anything. So now I know where it is. So I'm pushing the pad just a little bit lower and a little bit better over where it's supposed to be. The I still have random amounts of pain, but not Not a lot. I mean, you can't take ibuprofen. So if you have a good Tylenol, you can take a Tylenol and probably take care of a great deal of this. I should go buy Tylenol. I don't know why I don't own Tylenol, regardless. I'm still on pain management for my back pain, so I just happen to have a whole bunch of other crap. And again, don't mix your medications. Just talk to your doctor. Say, hey, can I do this? Do this. When I told you I didn't like the hydrocodone, I didn't like the oxycodone that they had given me, so I asked them if I could do hydrocodone, and they said yes. So that's a medication that I know that I can take, and it's less powerful. And then on top of that, I cut him in half. And then he even offered me gabapentin today, which is something my pain management had been giving me. And it's different than the medication they give me today, so I could have been taking gabapentin, or I am taking gabapentin. But all I'm saying, don't mix your drugs. Talk to your doctor. Some of these, like that I'm taking, I've been taking for so long, my body's built up a rather large tolerance to them. So while I can take X, Y, and Z together, you may not want to do that. It may be quite dangerous for you to do that. At the very least, it may be you may be out of it. And in worst case scenarios, of course, I mean these are sedatives and they sedate your heart rate where they can. So please don't do anything without asking your doctor one way or the other. Don't listen to the random dietitian off YouTube. Anyway, so he also told me I can go back to work on Monday. So that is a 2-week turnaround to a major abdominal surgery. I thought that was just phenomenal. I asked him if, this drains kept high output. He goes, oh, you can go back to work with that in. And he didn't. He just shrugged it off. Like, you're fine. You're fine. I'm moving pretty slow for someone that's fine, but I am moving quite a great big deal better. I mean, it's, like I said, midnight and I'm up here talking to you. At this point, I'm just, I don't really have anything else. I'm going back to work. 1 week follow-up went fine. I think in another week, I've got to go in to have the stitches removed around my belly button. I don't know what the stitches are going to be like for the rest of me. Like, I was dumb enough not to ask if they were bioabsorbable, like they'd absorb into me, or how that works, because it's got to be like 150 stitches. I have no idea how many. I keep forgetting to ask, but regardless. I have to do something, at some point that happens. So anyway, I hope this is helping you guys out. As a reminder, I'm not trying to be a YouTube star. If you've just clued into all this, I'm not trying to be involved in YouTube or make a real channel. I just wanted to be a voice. So this has all been on my cell phone. I'm sorry for the shakiness. But hopefully this has helped somebody, or this continues to help somebody. After this Wednesday, I'll probably only do this once a week for a month, and then once a month for 6 months, and I might do a year follow-up, maybe, if I remember. But I hope this has helped you guys.